Hi Gemini, welcome to The Modern Spiritualist. My name is Raheem. Today we're going to do the November general reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you know your sun sign and it's Gemini, you're in the right place. If you know your moon and your rising signs, make sure to look for those as well. I did like a partial Celtic cross spread for the month of November. I used the Jungian Tarot deck, which is a new deck for me. So this will be fun. So your central theme this month, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Crossing that energy, main challenge, we have the Sun. Deep past affecting the present, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. In your foundation, we have the Four of Pentacles, and I clarified that with the Prince of Wands reversed. Divine inspiration this month, we have the Strength card. In the position of what you fear, we have the Emperor reversed. In your outcome, we have the Queen of Swords. Apologies if you can hear the piano in the background, although it's kind of nice, right? So, let's start with this Nine of Pentacles energy. This is about abundance, Gemini, but like abundance in all forms, like not just financial abundance, but like, are you doing meaningful work in the world? Do you feel generally happy with yourself? Do you feel like you're aligned with your soul's purpose and your soul's path? Are your relationships vulnerable and intimate and fun and fulfilling? It's just like taking a look at all these areas. It's in reverse, which just means you're asking yourself these questions. Not necessarily like you don't feel like you live in abundance, but just kind of doing a check on each area in your life and saying, okay, is this where I want it to be? Or do I want more? Or do I need more, right? So it's just figuring out, kind of that natural balance in your life holistically, and in what areas you feel like you need more abundance, which is great. I mean, this is a really healthy process. Crossing you is the Sun, which is you're just asking yourself what's going to make you happy, essentially. I mean, it's very synergistic with the Nine of Pentacles naturally. What makes you feel like you're in touch with your youthfulness, no matter what age you are? What gets you out of your head and into your body? What's fun for you? What feels fulfilling? What fills you with joy? This could even be kids, like if you're thinking about having kids, this could be a sign. Yeah, this is about what you're asking yourself, how you can get the most fulfillment out of your life now, which feels really good. Deep past affecting the present, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Now, since we have the 9 and 10 here, this is kind of a natural progression, which I like to see. But with the 10 being in your past and the 9 being in your present, there can be a feeling of like you're revisiting something that you put down for a long time. Maybe something that you left for a reason, but now you're coming back around as a new person in a new form, to kind of complete this cycle in your life. So you're looking to complete a cycle, something that you have set aside for a long time, maybe even since childhood, or this could be, dealing with your own kids. Yeah, you're coming back to an old lesson, basically. In your foundation this month, you have the Four of Cups reversed. You're feeling tired, Gemini, and I get the sense that, this is a really rich kind of process for you in this month. So I think you'll feel really productive and accomplish a lot by taking some time to rest, so that you can really be with yourself doing your inner work. If you're too busy on the surface, you won't be able to get down to the root of things. So you'll find a lot of stability and grounding this month in taking some time off of your schedule, so that you can just kind of relax and sink into this process. Paired with that, we have the Prince of Wands reversed. Some of you are just looking to find your fire again. If things feel like they've kind of gotten dull, or you're on a routine but your heart's not really in it, whether that's in your work in the world or something else. For many of you, I think it is work. But it could be family as well. If you feel like you're just going through the motions, this is a good time to ask yourself why. Like, why aren't you finding fulfillment in whatever area, and what can you do to get your fire back? all right? I feel like you're just not feeling it, but it's something that you're really trying to tap into. So this feels like a really good course of, pursuit for you. In Divine Inspiration this month, we have the Strength card. I mean, this is just, you have so many allies in the spirit world, and I can feel the allies around you. You can draw courage from these allies. You see here, this figure has a lion. This is kind of like, this is finding your inner lion within, but also recognizing the same strength without. I mean, you have these this support around you. For many of you, it feels divine, but of course, you also have like real human support in your life, so you can lean on that. You can also lean on this divine energy, because the spirit world has you. Like, they're behind you. I can feel it. In the position of what you fear this month, we have the King of Swords. We have the Emperor. This is the Emperor reversed. Major Arcana, Emperor. Big energy. This is just, the fear of stepping into your own power in a new way. For some, this can be a control energy. Like, the thing about being in a transformational process, or, being, in a transitional process, hard tea and soft tea, right? Is that, you can feel really out of control. And because you guys like to have everything figured out, it can feel very scary if you feel like you don't have access to all the answers, or you have to access those answers in different ways. Like, you can't fully rely on your mind. Like, there's a body element to this, there's a spiritual element to this, there's an emotional element to this, and you're in a place where, holistically, with this Nine of Pentacles here, right, you need to listen to all of your voices right now. And so your mind can't have full control. And I think that's just putting you in a bit of a fear place. So I would just encourage you to step into that discomfort a little bit. It's part of stepping into your power, stepping into that discomfort and allowing answers to unfold without having to dig for them, right? Because you're very inquisitive, you're very curious. Just let the answers come to you, right? And I think that will help you feel less tired as well with this Four of Cups energy. Yeah, you guys are gonna be okay. I mean, the Emperor is a really powerful card, reverse or direct. And of course, the direct's always available to you. You can always turn things around, right? The cards present themselves to send certain messages, but ultimately you have free will. So if you want to turn this around and be the Emperor, and, because the thing is, you do have complete control of yourself and your response at any moment. You don't necessarily have control of everything around you, and you don't necessarily have control of what, your soul pulls out of your subconscious for you to explore. So, if you're triggered, you have a process for that, so you can really understand, digest, recognize your triggers for what they are, and clear them. You know what I mean? There's so many tools at your disposal, Gemini, and I encourage you to look for those tools if you don't have them, to lean on those tools if you do. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of this is about control and feeling out of control. And also, it's okay to not be in control, right? I mean, there's something to be said for surrendering to the process and surrendering to the unknown, even when you don't know how you're going to come out of the other side of it. And that's a really potent spiritual lesson, which some of you may be facing right now, especially with the sun. I mean, that's one of the things about youthful innocence, right? Is kind of this relinquishing of control, like this surrender to, the sun's going to rise and set. It's like the surrender to that process. So you can lean on this sun energy as well. This is your main challenge, just crossing your Nine of Pentacles abundance question, right? So I think you're going to be able to access an abundance you didn't know you had access to when you kind of let go of this control drama a little bit, however that's showing up for you. And then in the outcome this month, we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel you pushing through this. I feel you pushing through it this month. I don't feel like this is a super long-term cycle. I mean, it's a rich one. It's robust. It doesn't feel like you're going to struggle for that long, because the Queen of Swords knows where she stands. I mean, she knows exactly where she is. She's receptive to information, but she's very logical herself. She's inquisitive. She knows how to problem solve, but she's always open to more information and changing her mind. I really like the Queen of Swords. I like it for you. I mean, it's a Gemini energy. So I really feel like you come out of this kind of really in your power by the end of the month, having learned what you need to learn from this. And I think it's going to allow your mind to just soften a bit, so it doesn't feel day to day like you're so out of control or kind of at the mercy of your own mind. I feel a softening happening. So I think that's all I have for you guys. I'm excited to find out what this process is doing for you in particular. So please let me know in the comments below. If you have a personal concern and you want to kind of really dig into this in terms of how this is manifesting in your life, you can schedule something with me in the box below. You can follow me on social media in the box below. Hit like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see the next Gemini video, and I will see you guys in December.